What's up, everyone? Happy Halloween. Now, before we start, I want to kind of show you guys my broker statement for the year. So give me a second. Let me kind of pull this up for you guys to see, and then we're going to take it from there just so that we have a solid baseline to start this video off of, okay? So let me flip the camera. Okay, so as you can see here, my broker statement. Start date, this is not a screenshot, right? This is not a screenshot. This is what I'm up for the year so far, about 1.7, $1.8 million so far on the year, right? These are some of my profits, whatever it may be. And the reason why I want to start off with this is because number one, you can see $1.7 million in profit. You see my account size is not that large, about $41,000. So I'm not trading with a $10 million account. I'm not trading with a $100 million account. I'm trading with, $40,000, $50,000 account. Every time I get to around 60, 65,000, I wire it out. And that's kind of what I've been doing this entire year, right? And again, this is not a screenshot, right? It is not a screenshot. This is actual trades, right? Actual trades. So the reason why I want to start off with this at the beginning of the video is because this has been quite literally one of the hardest markets, I've ever traded in my entire life, right? And, I've been trading for about 8.5 years. I'm coming up on 9 years in February. And to be honest, guys, like it's really, really tough out there, right? It's really tough out there because the truth of the matter is that the opportunities aren't what they used to be, right? And I'm very happy to be green, and I know that this is not something to kind of be frustrated about, or this is something to kind of be annoyed about. But the truth of the matter is, guys, is like it's a really hard market. Okay, it's a really hard market, and I want to kind of talk about what I've been doing in this bear market to kind of stay alive, because I think a lot of people are accustomed to a raging bull market. And a raging bull market just means that stocks just keep going up and 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 up, right? And in my almost 9 years of trading, I saw a little bit, in 2014, a little bit in 2020, even a little bit in 2018, but this is a full on bear market. And, there's a couple good things and a couple bad things about this market. Let me start with what I've been doing to, stay green and make still millions of dollars in this market. The honest answer is, guys, you may think that I've been kind of going a little bit larger than usual, but I've been kind of staying a little bit smaller than usual. Now, how can I make money staying smaller than usual? So I think a lot of people, what they've been doing to compensate for the lack of range and for the lack of movement and for the lack of opportunity is they just been kind of oversizing to help make up for the fact that there isn't much opportunity out there. When stocks used to go from 5 to 50, now they're going from 5 to 6. It doesn't really make sense to kind of size up. And I talked about this in last week's video, but the truth of the matter is that our job in this market is just to stay alive. And I know that may be a little bit discouraging to hear, and I know that's a little bit annoying to hear, but there's certain strategies and certain setups that work in all different types of market conditions that work consistently and work fluidly. One of those strategies is just scalping, right? Whether it be scalping a long into support or scalping a short into resistance, that setup, as simple as it may be, is going to remain constant in all market conditions because the algorithmic trading follows those support and resistance lines to base their trades off of, right? So that's number one. Number one is just simple scalping. I mean, I'm sure you guys have noticed that the big picture ideas, the big picture setups, the holding for all day faders or the swing trading, right? Both ends of the spectrum. Swing trading long has not been working, and all day fader short hasn't really been working. It's kind of been a chop in between. So what I've been doing that's been remaining constant is just shorting into resistance, covering into support, or if you're doing the inverse, you could buy into support and short into resistance. And yeah, that's pretty simple, but yet people aren't doing that. Another thing that I found constant in this market is the zombie rule. MIC's been around for almost 5 years, and what we first started preaching is the 10:30 a.m. zombie rules. What the 10:30 a.m. zombie rules mean is after 10:30, the volume shrinks, The robots take over and they slowly start grinding stocks higher. Okay, that's the 10:30 a.m. zombie rules. Now you're seeing everyone replicate it, right? And it's not a coincidence that people are replicating it because it works. So if you're a short bias trader, what you should be doing is looking to short into resistance and buying into support. If you're a long bias trader, all you got to be doing, as simple as it sounds, is at 10:30 a.m. stocks that are holding above VWAP, buy them. That's all it is, right? That's all it is, because the volume is going to shrink, the stocks are going to go up. Now, I mentioned obviously a bunch of past videos is the more warning signs there are for short bias traders, that means that more of an opportunity is for long bias traders. Some of these warning signs for short bias traders include if a stock is on SSR, if a stock is day one, if a stock is low float. If any stock has any of these three red flags or all three red flags at the same time, that is an even more of an edge for you to go long at zombie time. So what I've noticed is zombie times, scalping. Now, it's not just as simple as that, because what comes into play is risk management as well and sizing, okay? You know, we say it all the time that you have to have a max size and a max loss at the broker level. And the reason why is because in trading, you know, your job is to live to trade another day. Oftentimes we see traders losing their entire bankroll in one day, in one trade, because they were too stubborn to get out before the loss ballooned into something that they couldn't control, right? And we have many different ways to manage risk. You know, even the zombie rule is a way to manage risk. It's a time-based stop. It's a time-based stop at 10:30 that says, all right, at 10:30, as a short bias trader, I have to walk away. You know, what we preach is about 1 or 2 days worth of losses should be your max, your 1 or 2 days worth of wins should be your max loss. So for example, you make $200 a day trading, your max loss should be $200. That way you only lose 1 day's worth of work, right? And you have to do that at the broker level. So contact your broker and tell them to set a max loss. In addition to that, what else has been working in this market is just really, really, really trying to stay as patient as possible. And I know it's really hard because, you know, even mentally, I am starting to feel it. Even mentally, I'm feeling, bro, I made $200 today. $200. This time last year, I was making $200,000 in a day, right? Last year, I was making $200,000 in a day, and now I'm making $200 a day. And it's very discouraging mentally to be able to try to adjust. But what I remind myself is, as real professional traders, which is what we consider ourselves, it's not gambling. We're not going to the casino. This is purely professional trading. What I remind myself in this is our ability to be adaptable is what will last us through the storm. As traders, we need to be able to adapt to existing market conditions, whether we like it or not. You know, I would love to be making 10 times, 100 times more money than I'm making right now, but the market conditions are not allowing me to do that. So I have a choice. I could either adapt and accept making significantly less money for a short period of time, or I could be a degenerate, force trades, size up, oversize, lose money, and start to balloon my losses even further to an unrecoverable point. And as you can see from the broker statement that I posted above, I've taken the latter. Taking it very slow. You know, I'm accepting less money. You know, this is pretty much half of what I made last year, and it's still pretty freaking good because a lot of people are down. But in terms of motivation and in terms of morale, you know, all I want to do, guys, is I just want to keep improving in all aspects of my life. It doesn't matter. The money in trading is just a way to judge yourself on your score. So the money is great and I love making great money trading, but in my personal life, I need to see progress in different areas of my life to grow. I like to see growth, right? Trading, the easiest measure of growth is P&L. But in real life, it's, you know, I want to get closer to my family. You know, I want to get closer to my girl. I want to get closer to, you know, my friends and stuff like that. So I have been trying to focus on seeking growth in other aspects of my life aside from trading, so that I don't get myself into a mental roadblock or a mental slump because the market conditions do not allow me to see growth in this current market cycle. So think about that for a second. I've been trying to adapt in a way that's a lot deeper than the market. I've been trying to adapt in a way that doesn't judge me based on how much money that I make. I'm trying to judge myself based on if I'm seeing growth in different aspects of my life. Because as of now, trading has just slowed down. It's just slowed down. And the expectations that I had 6 months ago or a year have totally been shifted, totally been flipped, totally been gone crazy. That, you know what, I've been just trying to size down. And in addition to that, I've been trying to provide more content for you guys. So as the trading world has been slow, I've been trying to provide more content here. So I kind of want to talk about what we've been offering for lifetime members now. So let me show you guys that real quick. So if you come to the website, guys, there's a couple things I want to show you. Number one is I want to show you my broker statements from all along. So if you scroll down here to view verified broker statements, you'll see my broker statements since 2020. And I actually have to adjust this 2022 statement because it's still a little bit under. So it was a screenshot at 1.4, we're now at 1.7. But anyway, I want to come here to the video library. And I want you guys to scroll down to Alex's live trades right here. So if you guys scroll down to Alex's live trades, what I've been doing going forward is I've been recording my live trades for you guys from entry to exit with the thought process and with commentary. So while the market has been slow, guys, I've been trying to provide more educational value. Everyone always asks me for live trades and live trades and live trades. And it's been very hard to record live trades because, you know, I have to focus on the trade instead of focusing on the members, and I have to do this and I have to edit it, and each edit takes about a month to edit. But as of now, I have about 16 live trades recorded for lifetime members that I'm posting every other week. It's about $260,000 in live trades that I've recorded, whether it be a red to green rejection, a first red day, a shorting into resistance, going long, going short, large caps, small caps, a lot of different news catalysts, a lot of different scenarios. And that's kind of what I've been trying to do. So while the market has been slow, and while, you know, we're kind of just going up and down, up and down, up and down in terms of P&L, I think during these slow times, the more that we can invest into our education, the better we will be when the market starts to correct and get better. So if you are a lifetime member, I highly suggest that you start watching these live trading videos. There's going to be an army of live trading videos coming out. And if you're curious, or if you're an annual or monthly or whatever it is, it might be time to kind of step it up and focus on these, you know, lifetime live trading videos. So that's kind of where we're at with trading. In addition, we have this new discipline workshop t-shirt. I don't know if you guys can see the back. Well, we have this new discipline workshop shirt for anyone in the discipline workshop. So Steven RH1, our travel moderator, has certain criteria that you have to meet. I think you just have to post consistently for 30 days. Win or loss, it doesn't matter. All you have to do is post in there for 30 days, I'm pretty sure. And we're gonna be sending you one of these discipline workshop shirts. And the key is the process is more important than the profits, guys, right? So as long as you stick to your process, right? And process is something that everyone's kind of copied us, but process just means a repeatable strategy or repeatable routine that you could follow to consistently make money or consistently keep your losses under control, right? So I highly suggest that you guys participate in the discipline workshop. That's pretty much it. So I want to kind of take some audience questions because, you know, as I've been trading for so long, sometimes I get disconnected to what the average trader or average person has questions about. You know, maybe you guys have questions about something that, you know, I think is very simple, yet you guys think is very complex. So do you guys have any questions for me? I'm going to open it up to a live audience Q&A right now. So if you have any questions, please post it here and we'll go through it for a little bit. A member of MIC has access to review your trades and those of Bao's entries and exits. Yes, we post our entries, exits, and charts and profit every single day. My strategy works less in these markets. I think every strategy works less in these markets, Nurad, because the reality is that like a lot of things that were working in the past couple years are not working anymore. Do you base your risk off a dollar value or a chart? It should be both, right? So if I'm only allowed to lose $500 a trade, where on the chart, based on my size, would that $500 loss hit? So that's kind of how you could do it. Or keep it very simple is where is the trade thesis no longer active? If you're looking to buy a stock and it breaks the low of the day, chances are your trade thesis of the stock bouncing is not going to happen. Your trade thesis is no longer active. Or let's say you're shorting a bounce on a stock and the stock breaks above high of the day, that means your trade thesis is no longer active. Do I change the strategy or wait for better market conditions to go long? In my opinion, the best long strategy to do in this market is the 10:30 a.m. zombie times long. I'm not sure what type of long strategy you're using right now, but it's not working. So I would suggest using what remains constant, which is the zombie rule. Can you look at the chart on Hoth and share your thought process? Let me actually check it real quick. Hoth is, I see it right there. Hoth is low volume. It was pumped. It's zombie time. I see no trade. And if you guys go on twitter.com/modern_rock, you can see Bao trading that chart actually. What else, guys? What other questions you have? Have you guys liked the live trading videos so far? You guys seen value in those? Highly recommend everyone in MIC to use the slow market to learn and watch all the videos. Yeah, guys, I mean, that's just the truth is, while the market is slow, while the market is dead, I'm just trying to provide more live trading videos. I've recorded these live trading videos when the market was hot like 3-4 months ago. So there's a lot of content on there and yeah. How do you prevent yourself from trading random stocks on slow market days? That's a great question, okay? So the easy answer is you have to walk away. The hard answer, which is not as fucking easy as just walking away, is give yourself something to keep yourself busy during the slow times. So for example, as the markets are slow, more people send me DMs and messages and questions. So throughout the day, throughout the lull, from like 10:30 a.m. to 4 p.m., I'm answering hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of member questions every single day. That's what helps me stay busy. But for you, maybe your job is, all right, maybe during the midday, go work out. Go get yourself a lunch. Go visit your parents. Go do this, go do that, just to kind of keep yourself busy during the midday, because what I've realized is midday trading is a lot choppier than normal market action trading. And oftentimes, if you try to scalp something midday just because you're bored, more often than not, it's going to turn into a loss and you're going to say, shit, I wish I just left the desk. So for me, it's very hard to leave the desk because I love trading. So I have things to keep me busy during the day so that I'm not here like a degenerate just fucking trading all day long. And hey, it's totally fine to just sit there and learn as well. Bao's here all day long, educating you guys all day long. It doesn't mean you have to take the same trades as him, but you could learn from his thought process and see if you find yourself having an edge in the midday. For me, I'm not very good at trading midday, so I just eliminate that out of my tool chest. But Bao is very good trading midday, and he makes a lot of money trading midday. So you have to find what works for you, right? I know that I make the most money in the first hour. Bao makes the most money throughout the entire day, What else, guys? What other questions? Just looking around the markets right now. What type of stuff do you guys want to see more from us? You know, what type of lessons do you want to see? I've been trying to do more live trading videos. I've been doing more lifestyle, day in the life videos. I'm not sure what other type of content you guys want to see, right? So maybe you guys could tell me what you want to see, what you don't want to see. You know, I even thought about releasing small, 60-second trailers of the live trading videos. Um, but the truth of the matter is everything is dead right now. This is a full-blown recession. This is a possible depression, and we just gotta stay alive. Are you considering any promotions for MIC new members? We've played around with the idea of having maybe like a Black Friday sale. So we're still kind of working out the details on that. So maybe we'll have a Black Friday sale, but we haven't really run too many sales because, truth be told, guys, we only want serious people in here, and serious people are willing to invest in their education. So if we do have a sale, if we do have a promotion for Black Friday, we want to also attach something to it as well, like live trading. So what that means is if we have a Black Friday sale, anyone that signs up during that sale and any existing members, maybe we'll throw a live trading event via Zoom so that it adds a little bit more value so you guys can see what we're really all about. It's very simple to teach you guys the technicals of trading. So we just provide videos on that. That's very simple. As soon as you join MIC, you see the videos on the technicals of trading. But what's very hard is providing the mental side of trading. And these videos that I make, these videos that Bao makes, are about purely the mental side of trading. Because once you understand the technical side of trading, this right here, this is the only thing stopping you from going from a 5 to 6 to 7 to 8 to 9 figure trader. This right here. And this right here is a little bit fucked up for me, right? I feel a little bit fucked up, but the reality is that these markets, your job is to stay alive. In these markets, your job is to not be greedy. In these markets, your job is to take it slow. These markets will test you emotionally and mentally. But as you guys can see from the beginning of this video, we're still making money. We're still trading. We're still not really getting too aggressive. And you better believe that when a first red day comes up, when a sell the news setup comes up, when any type of setup that I make 6, 7 figures on, I'm going to be ready to attack. But in the meantime, I've dropped my size dramatically. I have been taking it very, very slow. And it's not so bad when this is the worst market crash in the last 2 decades and we're still pretty much green. So I remind myself, if I could stay alive in these markets, maybe next year I'll make $3, $5, $10 million. So just trying to stay alive, guys. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to stay alive, take it slow. You guys have seen me not really getting greedy. I'm walking away. I'm taking my profits. I am humbling myself down. And in addition, I am dropping my lifestyle. So I make a pretty considerable amount of money trading, but this recession is real. This depression might be happening. So I've adjusted my expenses. I have been spending significantly less time and money on stupid stuff. So I highly suggest, doesn't matter if you're making trillions of dollars, drop your lifestyle, control your expenses, because shit is about to get real, guys. Shit is about to get real. And doesn't matter if we're in a bull market, bear market, we're still gonna be making money trading. But aside from making money trading, just protect yourselves because it's getting really bad out there. It's getting really bad out there and we're going to make it through. And that's about it, man. That's about it. So more live trading videos coming, more day trading vlogs coming, potential Black Friday sale with live trading event coming. And if you guys have not already seen my $145,000 Bed Bath & Beyond trade, I'll put it down in the description so you guys can watch that. Totally free, don't have to be a member, and that gives you a taste of what we're really all about. So thank you guys. Hope this video helps. Tried to keep it a little bit longer today and provide more value, but that's pretty much it. Thanks, guys.